Hi, this is Mommy Life Coach, and I'm gonna start with you a course on eating healthy for children, for little tots especially. So when they get this age where they start distinguishing food types rather than eating the baby mashed food. Most, if not all, parents have the difficulty of making their children eat healthy foods. Eating healthy or eating a variety of products. So, first of all, I want to mention that you can continue the baby food. So usually the tots will like to have a mash, so potato mash or a vegetable mash, a soup. So think soups in general, thick soups, even liquid soups. These will carry all the nutrition that you would want to give to your baby. I'm not saying that I'm an excellent cook at all. I know the communication needed for the children to eat healthy. I just wish that I would be like maybe a better cook or know better recipes. So I'm not going to go into details of what to make exactly, but I'm going to give you the context, the container, and then you find out how you're going to actually apply it in a recipe, or maybe I'll find a collaboration and work with someone on that. Anyway, now let's get to the basics. You need the conscious parenting, as my style proposes, is to focus on a skill. Always focus on a skill rather than a situation. So instead of focusing on a typical behavior that you're noticing at the moment and judging it or trying to change it, you're going to focus on the skill, the inner skill of that person, and the skill that they use towards the outside world. But to have a skill, we need first to have awareness. So if your baby is not aware, or your tot is not aware of why vegetables are good, there's no point in telling them that vegetables are good and they should eat them. So we start with awareness. And really back to the roots, we would say that we eat from nature. Okay, so now this lesson I'm going to show you what is nature. An activity like this, or a garden like this, of course, is part of what your baby should be in contact with. Then they can be getting messy or painting natural objects like rocks, or playing with sand, collecting items from nature, scavenging. Okay, so this is how people used to hunt for their food. They used to hunt and they used to scavenge. Then later on came the agriculture. So usually you wouldn't be hunting with your children, but you can do scavenging for rocks and bits and pieces or insects. So develop this skill. Okay, this might not apply directly to the very, very young baby, but of course playing in a sandbox does apply to a very young age. As soon as they can sit, or even if you can support them with sitting, there are special seats for that, you can do that. Or buy magic sand. It's also very practical for indoor. So you put it on their high chair and they can play with the magic sand. So start with these kind of skills, nature-based, with their hands, creative, scavenging from very young. Then, okay, so later on people would start using agriculture, which is a more organized way of planting their crops. And right now I'm gonna bring my leftover vegetables to Mother Earth. I'm giving back, which means it feels really good, actually, energetically, to give back these powerful nutrients and colorful things to Mother Earth. And I really don't know how to do compost exact That's why I just throw it in between the leaves, and there's no problem at all for doing that. Yeah, that's it for lesson 1. So repeat, conclusion. 1, keep feeding mash and transfer to soups. You can do that like continuously, any age, any age, any age. So that's your plan. Oops, that's your plan A. Teach nature skills as sandbox, magic sand, scavenging, rocks, painting objects from nature from very early on. Let them be in contact with green and gardens. Show them consciously what is green. Okay, that's it for now.